This complex screen allows you a quick overview of all fields on the farm to see whether elemental applications are deviating from the AgriWiz recommendation. You will learn how to navigate and select various recommendation options to analyze fertilizer application data effectively. To get there, select the Element Recommendation Comparison tab on the main dashboard to view recommended element application against recorded data. Collapse the general left-hand navigation column for easier viewing using the yellow arrows at the top right of your screen. Select the correct farm from the drop-down list. If there is only one farm in the account, it will show by default. The field names are listed down the left. Open and close each field detail with the up and down arrows. Split by allows you to select how you want to view the information. These choices can help simplify your viewing. The default is none as shown in the previous screen. By data source, will show separate graphs for irrigation and non-irrigation applied fertilizers. Macro, micro, will show separate graphs for macros and micros, however they are applied. The graph shows the deviation of application from the recommendation for the 9 weeks up to the current week start date, and the prediction for the following 2. The center line, indicated with the yellow arrow, is 0% deviation. Lines above indicate the percentage more than the recommendation and those below indicate the percentage lower than recommended. The maximum, minimum indicated on the graph is 100% above or below. Hover your mouse over any date point on a graph to see the actual values. The default graph shows both irrigation applied and non-irrigation applied fertilizers, and you can decide what application calculation method you want to see. Select the non-irrigation applied rec button to view recommendations for fertilizer applications without irrigation. Select the irrigation applied rec button to only show fertilizers applied by irrigation. Irrigation schedule, this will show the quantity of each element that has been supplied, and is predicted to be applied, according to the irrigation schedule. 3 other graph options may, or may not, be available to you. These are, Irrigation Controller Log. This option is only available if you have selected to log or save your fertilizers in the Fertilizer Irrigation and Management section. Irrigation IoT Log. This option is only available if you have IoT-linked sensors and controllers. Irrigation Mobile Log. This information is based on data entered under water and fertilizer in the AgriWiz mobile app. All information previously entered under monitoring has been carried through and will apply. It is important to understand that you can only edit data that has been entered via the mobile app. Select or deselect elements to include by clicking on the abbreviation. Each element is color-coded for easy reference. The EC graph shows the variation of field recorded EC values from the recommended EC for the irrigation water over the period shown. Each field station will have its own graph and the recommended EC is shown in purple. Hover your cursor over a week start date to see the detail. The 3-bar menu on the right of each graph gives you various options for viewing, printing and downloading the information. You have successfully configured the Element Recommendation Comparison dashboard by selecting and filtering various fertilizer recommendation options. This setup enables detailed analysis of irrigation and non-irrigation applied recommendations for informed decision making.